Remember what I told you before. Don't leave my side, don't make any noise, and...
I know. Don't touch a thing.
Good. Then try to remember that. A three-headed creature welcoming the poor souls in order to subject them to torture. All of these depictions describe the various punishments of hell. An oversized reptile devouring people. Yet another way to depict evil. As you know, sometimes it's given the form of a serpent, a lizard, or a monkey.
How horrible! That's evil as bad as can be.
This engraving represents hell. I see you're nervous, Bruno. Calm down. As a copyist, you'll have to reproduce similar pictures someday. Are you going to be nervous then, too?
I hope not, Master. It's just that the pictures make me feel very uneasy. They have something...
They're pictures. They're not going to do anything to you. The type of depiction. Bruno, do you recall the style? You studied it last fall.
Oh, it's late Romanesque, isn't it? The figure represents the devil.
Correct. Even though he's commonly represented with jaws wide open. How strange. And he has something majestic about him, as if he were showing his power over hell the way it's depicted in other scenes. Evil supreme.
Uh-oh.
It's only a drawing, Bruno.
Holmes, perverse people, right?
If it were Latin, yes. But this isn't Latin. Not even vulgar Latin. It's merely a rough imitation of the idiom.
Why would anyone do that?
I believe it's to demonstrate the ignorance of the one who wrote it.
A demon attacking a poor person from behind.
It looks like he's doing more than just attacking him.
What, Master?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Opectators. Another error in the grammar, like the one on the inscription further above.
Opectators?
Look at these poor souls standing in a row. I presume the proper word would have been peccators. Sinners.
Sinners?
Precisely. We know they're not demons because they're not emerging from the flames. They're moving towards them. According to the abbot, this bas-relief was made at the same time that the church was built. I've got it. Anselmo's parchment is merely a sketch of the bas-relief. On the other hand, there are small discrepancies between the two. I knew it!
A secret door? How did you guess that?
Thanks to the parchment.
I don't understand.
Anselmo's parchment was nothing more than a drawing of the bas-relief, but with a few variations added. All you have to do is press these motifs to make the door open.
Yes, all right. I saw you do it. But did you know there's a secret door here? Right on this spot?
I knew there was something, but I didn't know what.
Oh, all right. But where does this door lead to?
Outside the church, if I'm not mistaken. Anselmo had that parchment and was probably killed to get it from him. Gottfried and Umberto had it in their hands too.
And now we have it.
Let's go, Bruno. This surely explains the enigma of the lights in the library. Yet many mysteries remain to be solved at this abbey.
We're going to die. Die. We're going to die.
Shut up! I knew we would find an ossuarium, charnel house for bones.
What made you think that?
It's a grand and very old abbey that can look back on many epochs in which hundreds and hundreds of monks have lived here. Didn't you see how small the cemetery is? A tall young man who died young, was well-nourished, ate dairy products, probably since his childhood. His parents had a farm and...
What are you doing, Master?
Oh, excuse me. I went off on a tangent. On the basis of this femur, I was trying to imagine what kind of person it belonged to.
But that's impossible.
If that's what you think. How odd. It looks as if something has been carved into this arch. My eyes are tired and there's not enough light from the torch. I can't read these foreign characters. Hang on. It's not foreign lettering at all. It's merely inverted mirror writing. I'm sure I could decipher it if I had a mirror. Bruno, do you still have the material you were given for the copyist's exam?
Well, I have an ink pot and paper.
That might do the trick. Give them to me. Now it's smeared with ink. I've placed the paper on the ink. Perfect. It says, "This is the lineage of the children of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and sons were born to them after the flood." It's from Genesis, Moses 10, first verse.
Shem, Ham, and Japheth, the sons of Noah. But what's that supposed to mean?
That's what has to be found out. Looks like a crack. Another one of the statues. It fits perfectly. I'll try it out. I'll try it out.
What was that, Master? Master, what happens if someone sees us? Well, we're not allowed to be here.
Psst, quiet. The library. Someone's in the library.
Uh-oh. Marcello could have forgotten and left a candle burning.
What kind of candle would burn from Vespers till now?
A really big one? Then it's, it's the phantom of the library.
You're not an idiot, Bruno. That would be an insult to any idiot. You could become a jester, but you're such a good-for-nothing that you'd hardly make anyone laugh. That fits with the restricted access to the library archives, too. I'm sure that this is the only possible entrance to the library archives. I understand the mechanism, but the drawing is so detailed that it would be impossible to adjust it correctly without knowing exactly how it should look.
There's probably another way to get in.
I don't think so. If they had, then why did the monks go to all the trouble of making this system? Take this, Bruno, to dig with.
Beg your pardon?
You should start digging, and hurry. We don't have the whole night.
But that would be desecration.
Do it for me this time. I know what I'm doing.
No.
You're on your way to earning a few strokes of the lash.
But Master, that's a sin.
It's the last time I'm telling you this, Bruno.
But...
Let's see. Do you really believe that I'd let you do something that would endanger that marvelously immortal soul you're so proud of?
But...
I'm certain that Anselmo was able to enter the library at night. And it's also possible that he took his secret with him to the grave.
And what if we don't find anything?
The abbot entrusted me with the mission to find out what's going on inside these walls. And at this moment, the killer is up there. which means if you don't hurry up with that digging, he's going to get away from us.
I'll roast in hell. I'll spend all of eternity with flames licking up all around me. Master, it stinks worse than in the latrines at Cluny.
Are you finished?
It looks like it.
All right. Let's take a look inside.
P.U.
His hands are clasped tightly. Bruno,
What do you want?
come on, give me a hand.
I can't.
Come here, now! Take that, and when I count to 3, pull as hard as you can. 1, 2, 3. We did it! What's that? Bruno, bring the light closer. More drawings. It looks like Beatus of Liébana was Anselmo's idol too.
What does that note mean, Master?
We'll know soon. Come on, fill the hole with sand and let's get out of here.
One second.
I don't want to hear another word. We're going in there.
And if it's not the killer in there, if it's...
My patience with you is reaching its limits.
But everything points to the lights, the noises, the...
Bruno, there's no phantom in there. Phantoms don't exist. And when I tell you that they don't exist, then I mean that...
All right.
It's open. You see, Bruno? As far as I know, phantoms don't need to open doors. They float right through them. I'm sure that this is the only possible... Come on, and we must be very quiet now. We're very close to the killer.
Master, what if it's true about the phantom?
Bruno, stop talking nonsense. And besides, a killer who is alive is much more dangerous than a dead monk.
You really didn't need to say that, you know.
There are hundreds of books. They must be very valuable. Authentic works of art, to judge by all the trouble the Abbey has taken to protect them. If I'm already up here, I'm not going to pass up the opportunity to at least leaf through some of these extremely valuable books. Let's take a look at them. What? What a fool I've been! I see it all now.
What's going on, Master?
I fear we're treading on much more dangerous ground than had seemed at first glance. Not only our bodies are in danger, our souls are as well.
I don't understand.
Here you have the reason why we've encountered so many obstacles ever since we've arrived here. These books are no normal books. God help me. They're not even allowed to exist.
You're frightening me.
Books on alchemy, demonology, satanic rituals. Books that incite mankind to do abominable things.
Even to kill?
In the most horrid and bloodiest way you can imagine. Do you understand now why they were so firm about not letting a single monk come up here? What are books like these doing in a Christian library? How the devil is it possible that...
Please, Master, in light of the circumstances, I beg you not to speak of the devil.
Blessed heavens above.
Oh, that's...
That's the talisman of Saturn.
the Roman god.
No. Saturn is one of the names used to signify Lucifer.
What was that?
Nothing. No, it was absolutely nothing.
What? You heard the same thing I did?
You didn't hear a thing. You understand me? I don't want to repeat what we had this morning when we discovered Gottfried's corpse.
But you did hear it.
It's drawn in blood. It could be from an animal, but my instinct sadly tells me otherwise. That's strange. Bruno, do you recognize this book?
It's the book we brought with us as a gift from my father, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Of all books, why did the killer want to read that one?
He didn't merely read it. He tore out a few pages as well.
But why?
He wouldn't want anyone to read them.
And what are we going to do now?
Go back. We can't accomplish anything more tonight.
Then all that didn't serve any purpose at all?
None at all, you say? Bruno, many things happened tonight, and we can rule out various suspects. Isn't that enough for you?
Well, hey, what do you say about the demon? You heard it too.
I did not hear any demons. All I heard was a strange noise that could have been caused by the wind.
Or by the demon.
Come on, Bruno. It's getting lighter outside. We must head back right now. If anyone finds us here, we could get into more trouble than we bargained for. It's open. That's odd. Perhaps our suspect opened it. There's something down here.
What's that, Master?
Bearing in mind what drawings are used for at this library, it must deal with an escape route for us. I'll try to figure it out as fast as possible. It fits perfectly.
Master, look!
Excellent. Let's get going. Bruno, from now on everything is going to be darker and more dangerous. Don't leave my side, and not a word to anyone about tonight.
Why not?
The hour of truth has come.